Well, it's Christmas time here on Hot Wheels, and look at here, we have Santa's sleigh. And it's brought to us courtesy of Tom Koblenz here. He's our coordinator, transportation coordinator, and underneath is one of our limo golf carts.
It's one of the new sales Yamaha carts.
And it has gone under a drastic change since it came out of the factory. Because I know it didn't come out like this.
No, it didn't.
So what possessed you to have the idea to do something like this?
Well, I think the idea has been here for the 7+ years I've been here. It just happened to be this year that everything fell into place to get it from concept to reality. So,
well, people that work around here, Tom, know you as being the guy at Christmas time who goes all out with decorations and with designs and with stuff. And I think this time you went over the top. This is pretty awesome. And they used it the night of the Christmas tree lighting.
Yes.
I understand Santa and Mrs. Claus came riding in style to the
yes, they
court,
did.
and
yes.
They were aboard this massive sleigh that I don't see any reindeer though.
Well, we were going to have a reindeer driver, but that didn't happen.
Okay.
But you know, the whole idea of getting this together took all of us to do, because I have a job to do on a day-to-day basis, and I had to, Robert and Troy and the rest of the people in transportation had to
So you couldn't
kind of
spend.
take that up while I was doing this.
It looks like a lot of time went into it though, and you said you thought it up, but did you put some kind of design on paper, or how did you go about the process of figuring out how this was going to look?
Well, I had an idea, and actually Robert and I held stuff up and took a marker and scribed around what we virtually wanted at first, and then went from there. And even with having the idea in my head for a while, there's some things on here that changed.
You had to modify
because of talking to other people, things like that, you know. So
it wasn't like you had a blueprint
No.
of designs. It was kind of a lot of trial and error and just kind of cutting to fit, so to speak.
Yeah, and thanks for saying that, because we've been telling everybody how it just went together smooth, you know. So, but no, it turned out great. I was very satisfied with it. I was happy with it. I'm happy to see that other people were, and it was.
So what beds or cribs did you rob these blankets from? Where did you get those?
You know what? We've been using those on the golf carts, because for the past 6 years we've really just taken lights, and we've always decorated a golf cart.
Okay,
but
so you
we've taken lights,
those.
so we've had those, and so it was just moving it in and really wanting it to really hide as much of the golf cart as possible, so that it really looked like a sleigh as much as we could, and I think we accomplished, in my opinion, most of that. But yeah, a lot of this stuff we just had over the time, and we've just now used it in a different fashion, that's all.
Now, one thing, Tom, I understand is the construction of this. When you look at it, you're thinking, wow, you had to do some major modifications to this brand new golf cart. Did you destroy the structure beneath it? How hard is it going to be to restore it back to original? Tell us how you constructed that.
The only thing we did was remove the top. Everything else, we haven't put one hole or attached anything, had to modify the golf cart at all to put it on. So when we remove it, you'll never know it was there. But what I did was to make sure that it can be reused over time.
Okay.
So when this comes apart, it'll be able to be stored.
So it's a modular design that just screws together and sits on the golf cart.
Yes.
So it doesn't destroy any
It takes
of those.
about 16 screws to take the whole thing apart and store it in a nice compact 4 foot, probably like 4 foot by 2 foot area.
Right.
So it looks big, but when it comes off of there, there's not a screw hole in it. We haven't done anything to the golf cart that wouldn't make them want to allow us to use it again.
To let you do it again.
So, yeah.
Sure.
So,
well, it looks like a fun ride, and I bet it is, especially now.
Yep. You want to go for a ride?
Yes, let's go for a ride.
All
I
right.
think it'll.
You want to drive Santa's
I think it'll
sleigh?
be just a thing to get me in the Christmas spirit, you know.
You want to drive Santa's sleigh?
Sure.
All right.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
All right. You know, I sit down in this golf cart, sleigh, and it's almost like I can hear the Christmas bells.
You can.
Really puts you in the mood.
You feel the magic?
Yeah, I feel it.
There you
There
go.
we go. Ho,
All
ho,
right.
ho.
Merry Christmas, everyone.